There we go.
Yeah, it just kicked back on. Hi, everyone.
Well, as you can see, this camera will come back on here in just a second. There we go. All right, we kind of warned you previously, and we'll let everybody catch in here before we repeat this. But we were wondering if we were going to get that little hiccup again, but that's nasty.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Will. Just that
No.
180 in a last leg decider is massive to get to the 100 with Bobsy on 136. Crazy stuff.
All good, all good.
Certifiable banger of a shot. And it will get a look, too. Bobzine's trying to put this under pressure. Scott for a stunner here. Throwing a 44 on for the 12-darter. Can do it in 11 to get to the final. Oh, over to the 15. Whoa! Didn't even go over to the 15. Went over to the 19's route. And doesn't go. So now Bobson, you see how quick he was to get to the line. He walked up fast.
Yeah, he wanted this opportunity here for 2-2.
Single 20 for tops. You get one dart. No, you don't.
Wow, and you can see
No,
that
you
last dart
don't.
was upsetting. That last dart was very upsetting for him.
And that's such a huge tell to your opponent. If anything, if I'm Scott, I'm feeling great at this 56 now. Double 18. Gets it done. And we'll move on to play Alex Spellman in our finals here. And Sturnament, Wisconsin.
Ooh, I gotta connect here. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and head on over to our other board. Make sure we're good to go. Sorry about that as you see me switch on over, but that little lapse threw us for one. So this is your finals of your open bracket.
Yeah, so this is going to be Andrew versus Vince. Vince, you guys have probably gotten fair. Is there anybody out there? Vince does get the leg there.
Because all of them are on the boards. We go down to one.
Yeah.
Once again, folks, we do apologize for the little lag here. It looks like we're just having some regional issues here with the internet. We've already had the provider come out and look at things and refresh us and stuff, so we'll try to come up with some way maybe to provide something for you guys. So
Well, on the bright side, we're here now, aren't we?
yeah, we are. We're trying to make it work.
Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of your patience, especially you, Tyler Dolly. Let's find two bulls here. Andrew has the seat in this section of the bracket over here. This is, again, the finals of the open singles that we're looking at. So this is the non-pro. Oh, but Vince has had these moments where he's either just so on, he is looking like a pro, or these other moments where I don't know if it's self-confidence or doubt that gets him rattled at times. $310 here. If he finds a Hattie, losing the 160. The WI doesn't stand for Wi-Fi in Wisconsin. That's funny. Oh, leave the 160? No, and you can see that last start just got away from him a little bit. Laid it up when he needed to just kind of push through. How nice will 200 get teed to? That will do. You can go for the bull to trip 11. I personally would take a swing at the trip 17 route here for double 16. I like trip 14. Not as big of a fan of trip 11. That's fine, miss. 78 gets it to a 2-dart range and open out.
We'll see what he can do here.
Went for the trip 11 first and went high. Doesn't go. So 78 now. much is the?
I don't know. We have to check. I'll have to give you some. So Andrew needing the double 10 here. Doesn't even really need to go double. Can go 2 fat 10s, and there you go. Achieved. We'll go back to a diddle here. Again, big shout out to everybody for joining us here on this one. Looks like we did lose our feed over on. Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we're just having a few issues tonight with that internet side, so we do apologize. Like I said, we're trying to finagle as much as we can here. We've had a few issues in the past here at this location, so may come up with another idea or a plan of attack here. Bring you the rest of this coverage, but tomorrow's a new day, hopefully. That's what we're planning on. Now Vince has the upper hand in this leg. I'll admit, David, it definitely wasn't him. And a big shout out to everybody, helping us here. I mean, we've done multiple different things. I think we've had 3 lines ran back here, which takes time to do. Even the company, Spectrum, coming out here to try to fix everything. So just one of those unfortunate things. But right now, Vince, 94, take this while you can, bud. He's having a laugh. So maybe some pressure darts incoming here. Tops. Gets it. Big shot for Vince. Look like Andrew will show one here. Don't worry, I already commented on that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, what did I break?
Everything, Nick. You break everything.
I went up there, I said, hey, make sure we're in the blind draw. And then they said, okay, give us money. And I said, we're good for you. You know where we are. And I ran back here. What?
Yeah, I already checked it too because it's still sending on the USA front and it's there.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going. It's just
Might be a visual bug.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I already kind of notified him. We may. I don't know. I may just make a trek to Best Buy or something and try to finagle something with one board if we can. I don't know.
We'll get creative with it.
Yeah. They got a place to get another one. I may just go get another one and do 2. Yeah. Who knows?
We will figure it out, folks, as per usual.
Oh yeah. We try to. So
sorry, I was out there for a little bit. Where are we at in this match?
So that's a good question. So Vince did get the job done in the last one.
So we won the first set?
So I believe so. This is
best of 3.
Yep, best of 3. So it should be a new set.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Where's our help in chat? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, let's be honest. They're having a little trouble here.
Yeah, we apologize, folks. Don't apologize for that, though. Vince finding a Hattie.
We'll go ahead and say that matchup happening next door will be your finals as well, the pro side. And we know there's a lot of people that want to watch that one, so we'll do our best to
Get our coverage as much as we can.
Keep an eye on things and try to hop in between both. Know that there's a lot of fans for everybody here, especially with what FA Darts has been able to do.
Looks like we are reconnected here. Do apologize again, folks. We're trying our best with what we got going on here. Some of the cameras are snapping in faster than others. Some of these shenanigans are happening here. But you know what is happening? These players are playing their hearts out on the dartboard right now. And look at this from Vince. He's playing particularly well. I think he's definitely showing a lot of consistency here on the board. And down to 237 there, so not going to leave a finish. Big pressure in this moment. If you find the 150 to lead the 153, you're feeling golden. Work in on that dart. You see a little bit of an overcompensation there. Finds the bull. Finds it again. Beautiful hat trick there. Andrew saying, I will not go quietly into the night on this one. One more bull is a huge shot. Goes down an even huger shot by finding the trip 19 there. 110, beautiful setup. 87 is awkward because it's not a bull first shot, so you're normally going like a trip 17 to double 18 route here. Was going trip 19. Over to the 18 for a single bull. And pulls it. So now, bull trip 20 is the look. Drill the bull here. Because if you're going 20s and you hit a single 20, you still have to go bull. If you hit a trip 20, you're going to go bull. Just start with the bull here. You've been hitting it all game, and you've been hitting it well, Vince. Execute with tenacity. There's the double up to the trip 20. And it goes in 2 darts there for Vince. What a shot for Vince Roy. Oh, my goodness. Wow, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, of course with the internet issues, it's really, really hard to tell, but I believe that might have just put him as a win here for our open division here for singles 501. I'm going to double check here what's going on with everything. Yeah, it looks like that was it there, so we're going to get everything set up to go to our other board over here. Give us a quick second. Get everything set up over here. Sorry, guys, everything's disconnected. We're trying to get everything working. Trying our best to switch over to the Alex Spellman final, but our tablet's not connected. Yeah, it's not connected on the Surface. I was just trying to get switched over there.
Yeah, we're trying to figure this out here.
No, yeah, absolutely. Don't worry, chat's having I'm trying to make chat laugh. We're having a good time. Let me tell you, Will's giving the ugliest of mucks right now. Let me tell you. Here we go. Looks like they're diddling, so second set? Their first set. Did they wait to start? Do you know?
Yeah, they probably waited. Knowing Spellman, he was like, that's a final. Spellman's very good about that, by the way. Even to the point where I said, hey, I need to refresh something. Can you hold on? He said, just text me when you're good. We won't start. And I said, okay, brother.
Ironically enough, he's always been like that with me, too, at some of the events I've worked. He's
very aware of what's trying to happen. He knows that part of the fame he's getting is by some of the streams as well. I think that a lot of the top shots are now aware of what we. I'm not trying to make us big headed or anything. What we can offer for the streaming side, it's a win-win. They get the promotional aspect about being on stream and getting everybody to see them, but also, they can kind of gain the value on that down the road by making more money.
And to reword that a little bit there, it's helpful because it makes their sponsors see them more, and it makes their sponsors get their value, and therefore it adds intrinsic value for the players as well as for us. So that's kind of the quid pro quo going on there. And Alex, on top of that, is just a super respectful person. I mean, not to overly glaze or anything here, but when he was sitting there, anybody that came up and just wanted to talk to him about strategy, coaching, anything else, he just sat there and talked with them, no questions asked. The only time he will not talk is when he's over here stoically hitting 180s. Beautiful from Spellman. Scott might be able to leave a finish. Needs to find one more of those, and it does not do so. So you expect the Spellman to set it up nicely here. Here we go. Scott sitting at 220. Needs to leave something here, especially with Spellman only on 167. Does leave a finish 142. Not ideal, but definitely doable. Alex Spellman with 160 here. Or 167, excuse me. We've seen it taken before. We've seen it taken today even. Double bull. Not going to happen. Eric Bobstein gets to hold the highest checkout honors. For now. 142. Does switch over to 18s. And then stays over there. You don't need to do the switch when you're 2 darts in hand at 122. Like, you go trip 18, then back to the trip 20 is really your setup there to leave 8. But that's okay. No harm, no foul. Double 4. Double floor. $65 now. Going to be the shot for Scott. A little frustrated with that dart. Double 18. Doesn't go. Alex Spellman will get to return in a leg where he will self-admit saying probably shouldn't have gotten. Expects to get it here.
I agree with you, but he puts it away. Shooting a 31.31. It'll work. It'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Here we go on to leg number 2 here. Alex Spellman up 1-0 in this final, and started off with a break a throw as well, and a 6-round break a throw. Again, when we say he's saying I probably shouldn't have got that, is because 12 to 15 is the goal every time. He's going to be happy with it. He's not going to complain about it. He's definitely not going to give it back.
Yeah. That pillar is so awkwardly positioned for some of these guys.
Well, you and I were playing on that board during one of the internet breaks, and you and I are big on exit to the right, don't walk in front of the camera, and we immediately saw the pole, and we're like, that's a little bit too tight.
It's a little bit too tight.
I can't blame anybody that exits to the left today.
He kept stepping back on me, and sorry, man.
It's okay. I shouldn't have gotten into the player's box that early. As 180 for Alex Spellman, that makes his cajillionth of the Thursday.
No kidding.
So Scott just going to try to get in close pursuit here. You don't want to go 2-0 down against the seat holder here, right? It's a bad spot to find yourself in.
You got to attack if you're Scott here. You've got to find 2 or 3.
Preferably 3. He'll settle for 2. But he'll have to take 1.
Ooh.
I believe the term is big oof. 140. Not going to go, but it's going to get teed up here, you'd have to imagine.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't mind when his dart hangs over top because he has pretty good precision on being able to navigate it. He did kick that dart up a little high. But as Alex Spellman has said before, in soft tip, it's really not as much about which particular double he prefers, although he still will obviously try to go optimal routes typically. So he's not going to be too mad about double 10.
Look at this from Scott, though.
Going to be under some heat.
Guys, we have had a crap ton of 180s.
And none but
today.
None by us.
I mean, really, we've had a ton.
We've had 100?
We've had man. Now, Scott's just thanking the Lord above that he didn't get a 9 and then an 11 darter thrown on there because that's what Alex did in the hill match to him.
Yeah, Scott's just going to keep fighting along here. And we'll be honest, I think we saw some of his best stuff against Bob Zeden, and he has yet to kind of really fully pull that out in this matchup here. And Alex has kind of been a little bit, I wouldn't say cruise control, but he hasn't really looked like he's been sweating any bullets here. Good cover shot in the last. Wants to lead the pack by 1 point here. What a show off. Scott just needs to continue to run out in front here. He's been finding that 20 pretty easily. On Spellman.
Yeah, gotta find that one. That's what I was about to say. Those are actually not bad for him on the marker dart. Of course, he likes the bottom of that and work it over, but not necessarily a bad marker for him there.
He can use his top dart
Yeah.
when a lot of people couldn't. Scott's doing a good job of just keeping himself out in front so far. 165 gets on down.
Nick Georgeson of Bullshot Darts joining us in the background. I don't know if you saw that.
Well, yeah, he commented on the earlier live feed and said, "So can anybody play in the draw?" And then someone said, "Of course."
Yeah.
So always excited to see him. I always love his videos at like the CEC events of, "Do you recognize anybody in this room?" And it's like, "Where's Waldo?"
Yeah, he's only about an hour away. Lives in the Chicago area, so
Very talented darts content creator.
yeah, he's doing a lot of good stuff, man.
Absolutely, especially on TikTok.
Leaves 90.
Alex going to just try to get himself to a finish here. 120 to leave 86 sounds pretty. 140 to leave 66 is great. Trip 18 to leave double 16. He's going to go ahead and put it under maximum pressure, finding the 174 here for Spellman.
This gets difficult now because how do you go about this guy? 2020
You have
bull.
to go the 2020 bull route. You have to.
Oh, my goodness. And he knows he's in trouble now. 45 for tops or
And
57.
He's been going 57, yeah.
Yeah, or 57.
He got me with that one earlier,
You can,
too.
yeah, you can do that. I would just go for my preferred route myself.
But it doesn't matter. Spellman does that 3 straight. That is your finals, folks. And Scott's just like, you know what? If I want to lose anybody, I'm not mad about Alex.
He's an impressive individual, folks. An impressive individual as Alex Spellman gets the job done here in the pro singles side. So that's going to do it for us tonight. The next thing up is the blind draw. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be kind of working on some stuff during the blind draw to see if we can get our internet back.
We're going to be working hard. And also, I mean, we on the bright side for us, right, we have a significant amount of time until tomorrow starts. We're going to make sure we get a solution for you guys. We are here to work, not just to play and have fun.
Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, I'll be game planning. I mean, I've got a couple thoughts going through my mind is if we can't get internet to work, what we could possibly do. Maybe from a hotspot side of things.
I was thinking like old Nextel flip phone camera.
No kidding.
No, we'll get something sorted for you guys. And keep a lookout on USA Darts' Facebook page. If you're a YouTube frog or an Eagle Eye viewer, go over to the USA Darts Facebook page. If there is updates, that's where we will post them.
Yeah, I will say, though, from the viewership side, the YouTube page has probably been a little bit more steady.
No, YouTube's more stable. If you want updates on what's happening, that is where you'll find it on Facebook. Because we typically forget to use the YouTube community function, but also, does anybody ever read those?
I use it every once in a while.
Oh, yeah, and I never read them. All right, guys.
Alrighty.
Well, we're blowing it up in here, and we're excited to blow it up on the board and get ready for tomorrow, folks. I'm Nick Teixeira, joined by the wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Will Stewart and Stuart Vaughn.
Sturdivant. we'll get to working, folks, and try to get to some update. So,
Hashtag 2 and out.
all right, see you guys. Take care.